I'm not often pleased with Craigslist ads for yard sales, but this sale was a major exception.
Did yesterday.
And now you know.
Now I do, yeah.
Oh, where's this at? That's neat.
If you want that for $5.
Poor.
What about the Lance yard?
Twine. Party items. That's nice. Look at them.
Yeah.
Drafting powder. Oh, money's in there.
I'm gonna hang on to this anyway for sure. I just put it over here.
Oh, this one's cute.
What about the yeah.
That was a pleasant experience with a Craigslist ad. If you are new to the channel, then you probably do not know about my love-hate relationships with yard sale listings, garage sale listings, and listings on Craigslist. So if you are new and you want to be kept up to date on this love-hate relationship, then be sure to subscribe. But yes, there are some sales that you go to, the ad sounds great, you show up and it is, you reread the ad to make sure that what they have out there is what they listed in the ad. Or you show up and half of the items are gone. It's because they sold them the day before. But this one was a great surprise. So many great items, really nice people holding the sale, very pleasant to talk to, had some great stories about items that they have found doing their clean outs and other adventures. And the one man that was selling, he actually loves paper too. So when he found out that I buy mostly paper, he just went into the building and was coming out with all these great items and boxes full of papers. So that was really appreciated. So yeah, it was fun. I bought a couple handfuls, and hopefully, I think they're having the sale tomorrow or the following day whenever this video comes out. So I'm going to go back and see if they found anything else. But my most favorite things I will show you first, and that would be these two pennants. We have Phillipsburg or Peaburg High School, my alma mater, and then we have Easton High School, which is Phillipsburg's arch nemesis. We play a huge Thanksgiving Day game against them on Thanksgiving Day. It is one of the longest running high school football rivalries in the nation. It's been on ESPN many times, and I am so proud to say that I am a part of that tradition. So I forget if I mentioned about Phillipsburg or Easton, but then he comes out of the building and he's like, oh, I have these. I'm like, yep, I'll take them. I don't know how much you're asking, but I want them. At an auction, if you have local people, these would have went for a very decent price. They are in nice condition, despite Easton's little nip there, but Phillipsburg, I can't pass it up. So I got those. I bought a bunch of albums and some loose photographs. And as I was looking through the loose photographs, I thought, oh, this looks kind of familiar. And I started reading on the back, and here they are from Yellowstone. This one was taken at Yellowstone Lake Camp. This one I really love. You see the women on the horses, and we rode 9 miles this day, and it was the first time I'd ever been on a horse. Was sore the next day. Oh boy. And it's like I'm traveling back in time, because the first time that I went to Yellowstone, I signed up for a full day of horseback riding in Northwest Yellowstone. And if you've never been on a horse before, I do not suggest doing a full day of horseback riding up very odd terrain, because you will hurt the next day. But it was so much fun. And this is another familiar scene for me. This is in Yellowstone as well, and they ran into some snow. And this was in July. Yellowstone can still have piles and mounds of snow pushed up through June because of just the terrain there. So these were very pleasant surprises. There were a few albums that I left. When I went through them, I didn't see anything that caught my eye, and now I'm hoping oh, I hope none of these were in there. So we bought those. You did see me looking through, this box. These are called Wolf, and I recognized Wolf immediately. It is a school in Easton. I believe it's Governor Wolf School. So these are from the 40s at Wolf Junior High, published by the pupils of the school. So that should be interesting to read. You have a whole bunch of, they're all the students. Let's see. Ross, Hogan, Marion, Raymond, Robley. That'd be a good name for a dog. Sorry, Robley. Delbert Canoper. They called him the professor. I'm guessing that's probably this little guy right down here. Delbert. So this is a Halloween edition. Great piece of local history. They have homeroom notes, assemblies, faculty, chips and shavings, Mr. Bertrand. So I guess that was a class. Mr. Bertrand has been showing the boys how to use the machinery safely. No officers have been elected as of yet. So you have elementary, right? Elementary, middle school, junior high school. And back then in the 1940s, they're being taught how to use machinery, aka probably saws, wood chippers, and such. The library club, the self-respect club. Look at that. The Self-Respect Club plans to have an extensive program dealing with courtesy at school, home, and on the street. Etiquette for table and for introductions will be studied. local history club. They're after my own heart there. So a whole box filled. So these would be really fun to go through. Maybe I can figure out something to do on the channel with them, but great, great purchase. This album, on my second go round, the man that was selling, he found it and he thought I would be interested in it, and he was correct. It's the Pierce County in the World War, and so it is a book that has pictures and small bios of all the men in this county that served during World War I. Great history contained in these pages. I was looking, I felt bad. On the last page, you have Robert and Albert Stein. These two here, they passed away within 9 days of each other from pneumonia. You have another man that where is he? Oh, he was in the Air Service as a mechanic. He met death in Dayton, Ohio, where he was transferred while starting his motor. And then you have two others. This man here, Edward Wurst. We'll give Edward some photo time, some camera time. He died at Camp Grant from influenza. So a whole bunch of history in this book, and it cost me a whopping $5. I think that was a great price. Then I bought a whole bunch. As I said, we have some more photo albums. Another photo album filled. The issue with these sticky albums are just not kind to photos, so I will use some magic to try and get them off. And then, yeah, a bunch of paper that I have to go through. So it was a really good sale. I'll show this guy too. We have another military man. But yeah, the guys running the sale, super nice. They had some great stories. The man whom I bought all the paper from, he had an amazing story of how he purchased a trunk full of Civil War ephemera. More than just Civil War ephemera, but basically a man's life in a trunk. He kept a journal. He had all these photographs, just a superior history of a single man and all of his accomplishments in his life. And he bought it at a yard sale. So jealous. So jealous. I hope you enjoyed this. It was fun to get out there and go to this type of sale. As I said, I'm usually really disappointed in yard sales and garage sales. Just false advertising. Merchandise is not there because it's been pre-purchased, but this was a good sale. So this is the start of yard sales and garage sales and Craigslist sales, and perhaps I will have a good summer of sales. That'd be really great. So I have to go through some of this ephemera. Hopefully I will have some listed on Etsy. I know many of you inquire about when I'm going to list certain things on Etsy that I find, and honestly, I try and give you an answer, and it usually never happens because I still have my full-time job. I get pulled into some emails or requests on there that could take me several hours, and then whatever I've been working on or what I plan to work on doesn't pan out. So I'm still trying to balance all of that, but eventually at some point I will get around to listing things. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, leave a comment if there was something in the video that you thought was really cool, or if you just have any questions, or if you have your own gripes about yard sale and garage sale listings. I know I cannot be alone in my thoughts on those. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you all next time.